Cheers.
The soil should envelop.
Yeah, I still hear him
like
ringing
a
from
warm,
that ship,
dirty blanket,
by the way.
putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
You can use them as a
Splendid work,
tool
everyone.
to fight with later on.
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables.
No, you hold it
You
up
can all
and
get
it
started.
shouts
I need
and
to have a
stuns them.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Now the ones you can throw
I should
at
think
people,
Professor Garlic
well,
would be
throw
more
onto
careful
the
with
ground and it chases
mandrakes.
people, are my little favorites. Little lettuce piranhas.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
What?
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Yep. Bandies, pretty much. AKA Citadel. I will be evil with it. I will so be evil with that shit. You know you will be evil with it too. Oh shit. As soon as someone ticks you off, you're gonna be like, alright. As soon as they do that shit, you're gonna scream as high as you can. As loud as you fucking can. Bust their shit. And I know the main game you'll do it on too. Mario Kart. Mario Party. Tekken. Ooh. Dark Souls. You're gonna bust the TV and everything.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a
will
vital
admit-
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from
This
Professor
shit does
Sharp's
look
class.
beautiful.
Pardon me, Professor. what am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your
Oh,
classmate,
and
Mr.
one side
Pruitt, has
mission.
kindly offered to accompany you.
You
Come
gotta
back and see
have
me when
your
you're
little
finished.
light on.
Oh,
If not, tentacles
and
will
mind your
hurt them.
fingers. They do bite.
You hear me? You gotta do your little light spell and on a side mission. If not, tentacles are gonna hurt you. Nope, under cave.
Hello. Saw you
The
on your
one
way
I
to
guess you
Hogsmeade
do
the other day.
is part of Slytherin's
Nice to meet
crew.
you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese
So.
chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian.
The piranha
And he's
cabbage.
good. Thinks
He's
he's
like
really
what
good.
I like to call
But you
them.
outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the
Someone's
rest.
making fun of you because you're Slytherin. I'm level 13 now.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I have no idea. Never mind. He ain't part of Slytherin, so he ain't part of your damn crew. He's a Gryffindor.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite
What, like
marks or
Slytherin?
missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I'm looking. Are you talking about the one that's in the sky or the one that's underneath the fucking lake? When you say you see me having that type of... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. Well, something that's bigger than that ogre. No. Not that quite big, but big enough.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach
had
new
to
heights
run.
of both discipline and
God,
intellect.
I wasn't at the level
You will begin this term by brewing
I
a
went hard.
Wigan-Weld potion.
to even
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular
fuck with that
potion
thing.
might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Which one? Probably got hit.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Probably been in battle.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
By the way, I'm already at the point where I'm collecting coins. So. For that chest that's in our area.
I see most of you
keys.
have not forgotten how to stir.
You talking about the little flying keys?
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
And
doing
from what
that
I hear
now.
of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you